While we're talking NFL, let's give some gifts to teams that are and have been for some time now Grinches, eliminated from Christmas or eliminated from postseason about Christmas time. What gift would you give the aforementioned Rams? We were just talking about Jared Goff and is he a bust or not? 6 games to his NFL career. Probably a little premature to put that label in ink on Jared Goff. But if you had a sack full of toys and or gifts to bring down the chimney in L.A., what one present would you leave there for the Rams?
We're doing this now?
Now.
We're doing this right now, right after we just did that last segment? I filled this out like 2 hours ago, and I said a mulligan on the Jared Goff pick.
So would you draft Carson Wentz? Would you not trade up for a quarterback? What would you do then?
Definitely not trade up. I just think there's too many things that the Rams need, and that they fell in love with this idea of like keeping this kid in California, and he's going to be the guy, looks the part. I just think it really is setting this organization back. Anytime you get it so flagrantly wrong at number one, it's going to set you back. Again, as I just mentioned, I don't want to be presumptuous and just say this thing is a bust. This thing is ruined. You're never going to get anything worthwhile out of Jared Goff. But to think that you're going to get value equal or greater than a number one overall pick that you traded to get up to, I think this is just setting the organization back. And I think at this point, if they could do it again, not that it's Dak would be playing as well in L.A. as he's playing in Big D right now, but I think Carson Wentz is the better quarterback. They were both kind of seen as, well, who's going to go one, who's going to go two. There was uncertainty about both, but they both had upside. We're seeing that upside is more real for Carson Wentz. I do think Dak would be a better quarterback with L.A. than Jared Goff is because of what I've seen and getting a chance to see both their college careers. But I think if they could do it again, they would just go a different route. Maybe not go quarterback this year. Maybe try to figure it out and just throw Case Keenum to the Wolves one more time, sign somebody, figure something out, and then move forward when that pick is right. Because if you don't have the answer at quarterback, you don't have the answer in the NFL.
I'm going to give the Rams and their fans a Grinch doll with a Stan Kroenke mustache on it. Because that's what you're dealing with, Rams. Your owner is the Grinch of the NFL. He cares not about wins and losses. He cares about green. The bottom line. That's why he moved the team from St. Louis to LA. That's why he's building this $2.75 billion palace, entertainment palace that will be the golden jewel of the NFL. It's West Coast campus, if you will. He has now succeeded in doing everything he wants. He's going to sit back and count his cash and wait until one day he can sell this asset off or pass it down to his children when it's worth 5, 6, 7, 8 times what he paid for it or what it was when he left St. Louis. That is the sole motivation behind Stan Kroenke. He's a businessman. He's not an owner invested in championships or winning. Look at his holdings across the pond. Arsenal, their fans hate him because he's not invested in winning. He just bought that to have a nice soccer holding or football holding across the pond. In Denver, the Colorado Avalanche, the Denver Nuggets, are those two franchises we look at as perennial winners in the NHL and NBA? Absolutely not. This is what Stan Kroenke is, a businessman. He does not look at these holdings as competition. He looks at them as assets that are worth money. And until the Grinch is out of the owner's box, I don't care who's coaching or quarterbacking the Rams, they're probably not going to be a successful franchise.